Hello, everybody. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We are at the 2008 Far West Regional Championships. The first round, if you will, the first 3 days of action here. This is the final day on Wednesday, the 16th of June, 2008. Boys under 14 match. 8 o'clock a.m. start. The Idaho Rush and the West Side Metro Usonians. The Rush in black and the West Side Metros in red. West Side Metros out of Oregon. Nike Rush out of Idaho. Just underway. Boys under 14. We have two 35-minute halves. There won't be any overtime here today. Overtimes are saved for the elimination rounds, the quarterfinals, semis, and finals. Tomorrow, everybody has a day off. And then the quarterfinals will start on Friday. So a corner kick here right off for the West Side Metros. High into the air. Deflected out, shot to the net, and that's going to be over the crossbar. And so a goal kick here coming up. For the Idaho Rush. That ball lands into the hands of the keeper. Nice strong kick header there by the Rush number 20, Bryson Pavel. We'll get to the rosters for these squads here in just a minute or so. Ball here on the near sideline. Number 9 for the Rush, Juan Carlos Soria. Shot to the net. Handled there by the keeper, James Nielsen, for the West Side Metros. Again, West Side Metros, Usonians are in red. Number 17 there, Clark Phillips. Now attacking, a little grab to the back, and number 4 there for the Rush knew it. Graham Reed, as he's whistled, and the kick will go to, well, I might have gotten ahead of myself. I think the overriding whistle on that is an offsides, and that goes against the West Side Metros. So the Rush will have the kick. Keeper there, Giancarlo Torres. Ball on the ground, left half of the field. Now as we move in, they're going to stay over on that back line, the West Side Metros. Thought they were coming in the middle. Now there's the cross. Number 15 manages to get out of a jam right there. He's got 3 black jerseys right around him. And the whistle. That was Mario Ramirez for the West Side Metros. So the free kick now for the Rush out of Idaho. Can't bring it across midfield. Number 11, Joshua Miller. Kind of a frantic start to this one. One of these two teams is going to have to settle down and get into some game management and some set plays, because right now it's really just back and forth, and Not much strategy at all here. Flag goes up again. And another offsides, and so the Rush will have another free kick. 8 o'clock in the morning start, Wednesday the 18th of June, field number 18. Ball right at midfield. Now left to right. And the West Side Metro's attacking again. Miller just can't dribble that one. Joshua Miller. He had 2 black jerseys on him. It skips away. And now back up here to midfield. Number 9 into the circle. And now right to left. Here comes the Rush. Number 18 to the net. Jacob Witcher. And that ball right into the hands of James Nielsen, the keeper. Ball inside the circle, now moving left to right. Number 18 with another foot on the ball there, Witcher. There's his cross. They tried the header there. They just couldn't connect, the Rush. And the ball's going to roll over to the far side. Last touched by the West Side Metro, so the Idaho Rush still with the ball. And out again, this time off Enrique Esparza Rivera. Rush coming in deep now. There's a cross deflected away. Nice defensive play by Johnny Workman, number 7. It does go out across the back line, and it will give a goal kick or a corner kick to the Rush. And number 7 is heading over there, Johnny Workman. Workman gets the ball on the ground in number 5, Info Patino. Cleared away by the West Side Metro's Usonians, now into the backfield of the Idaho Rush. So, of course, the boys under 14s were playing 35-minute halves. When the overtimes start in the elimination rounds, they will play 15 minutes of overtime. In fact, 2 15-minute overtime, full overtimes. So even if somebody scores in the first one, you've got to be winning at the end of 2. No golden goal. Then if it isn't settled, they'll give you the penalty kicks. So we're on the island of Oahu here in Hawaii. Honolulu, the big city here on the island. The Waipio Peninsula Soccer Park. Very nice facility here. Great weather. You know, we've had some rain, a lot of sunshine. The wind picks up. We've seen it all here. Miller to the ball. High into the air, and that's going to be wide of the net over the across the back line. Finally retrieved there by Giancarlo Torres. Kind of looked to be in a sneaky fashion as he was coming away from that field, like he was taking their ball. And let's see how far he can send this one soaring, or will he just put the ball into play? Well, his defenders bring it up. This time he's going to try the pass instead of the kick. Nice job across midfield now. Idaho rush. Number 18, Jacob Witcher there. Witcher's been very active here on the near side. Ball near side. Save from going out. Number 15 for the West Side Metros, Mario Ramirez. Ramirez again. Going to go 2-on-1. They push him to the sideline, now into the corner. Number 20 using his strength there and a shoulder. Bryson Pavel. Pavel hits the ground. We get a whistle. And the ball belongs to the Usonians. Enrique Esparza Rivera with the left leg will take this free kick, and it's just like a corner kick, really. I mean, you're right there. And here it comes. Up top now, the header first touch by the Rush. And they're going to push it out. The Usonians, though, keeping it here on the right half. Johnny Workman there. The ball goes out. Looking on, number 1, Jordan Baeza. We still have to get you the rosters for these two teams. But right now, the action too close to the net. The West Side Metros have something brewing here. Number 19 looks on for the Rush, Eli Such. Let's see where the Usonians go here. Off to number 15. Mario Ramirez in front of the net. Nice save by the keeper, Giancarlo Torres. As he goes up tall, dives, makes the catch, hits the ground. All across midfield. Into the middle now, and that's going to roll to the far side. Well, not nearly. Still fairly centered there. And right now the aggressor is definitely the West Side Metros. Team out of Oregon. Torres can't get to that one, but his defender saves him there, number 20. Bryson Pavel with the save. Wow, that got right past Giancarlo Torres. And in fact, I'm not sure Giancarlo saw Bryson back there. I think he thought that that was going to be a score, but he was saved by his teammate. And the Idaho Rush Nike are on their heels here, but they've been up to the challenge so far. The defense good enough to hold off West Side Metros. They haven't scored yet, but they have been knocking on the door pretty much the entire half. So now for the second time here, and they have the ball. Is lost, finally retrieved. Battling there, number 4 for the Rush, Graham Reed. And Johnny Workman again. In on the action. Left to right. High into the air. It'll bounce over to the far corner. And a whistle. And did the flag go up? Did we have an offsides? Perhaps. And the Idaho Rush Nike squad will bring it up. Bryson Pavel. A line drive kick into the backfield of the West Side Metros. But Rush Nike, they've got to get a game plan down. These long passes are not doing the job. Ball out far side, and it will be the Usonians to put it into play. No score. And again, you know, talking about the Rush Nike squad and how they've got to put a game plan together. Well, the Usonians trying to do everything right, pegging the defense of Rush Nike in their own backfield, but they still have yet to score as well. Ball across the back line. Goal kick for Rush Nike. So either way, bottom line is you got to put the ball in the net. And we don't have one of those yet. And Giancarlo Torres will take the goal kick once again. Ball down the middle of the field. Penalty against the West Side Metros. On the ground. West Side Metros now trying to spread the field. Number 5, a full Patino. Towards the corner. Now the back line, number 22 giving chase. Keanu Billy and Bryson Pavel there, and it's going to go out off red, and so another goal kick for Torres. In the circle, left to right now. Now left to right. Here come the Usonians. Pass the defense. Nice play coming from behind. Rush Nike's number 8, Andrew De La Rosa. Perhaps definitely saving a shot on goal. It would have been up to Giancarlo Torres to save the goal. But a nice play as the Usonians broke past the defense there. But not out of the woods yet. Westside Metros will have a corner kick. And here it comes. They get the header up top, but too powerful there, and actually hits the back of the goal behind this one. You know, these are the types of games that, you know, both teams, you know, you got what I'm going to say, you know, you've got one team that is dominating here. For sure, Westside Metros controlling what's happening. They've spent, you know, 80% of the second half so far on the right half of the field. They've yet to score, so they've got to be a bit frustrated. On the other hand, Rush Nike, they've got to be pleased with the fact that the defense is held so long and they have not allowed a goal, but they've got to be frustrated as well because they really can't get their offense into gear. There's a cross. Defenders are there. And that ball high in the air and into the hands of James Nielsen, the keeper. Ball still live here. Somebody thought there might have been a whistle. It does finally go out. Quickly, number 1 for the West Side Metros, Jordan Baeza will put the ball into play. Clark Phillips with the touch. And the Usonians on the attack again. Number 3 with some nice defense. Alexander White there cutting off the angle. Now with the left leg towards the net. Still in play. Phillips fires it right to the keeper, Giancarlo Torres. I believe we had a whistle right before that, though. Ball at midfield. Left half. West Side Metros put it into play. So the 2008 Region 4 championships here in Hawaii. Last year, a little bit of a change in climate than we have this year. Las Vegas, Nevada. In June, it was still hot. Played a lot of the games at night. In fact, what they would do is they'd play plenty of games up until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'd have a huge break till about 6. And then they would continue on and then play, games through 9, 10 o'clock at night. Still hot in Las Vegas at that hour. And then next year, 2009 Region 4 championships, as that shot goes up towards the net, or towards the back line, I should say. And a little push to the back there. Westside Metro's guilty. And it'll be Idaho Rush Nike ball. But as I was saying, next year, 2009 championships will be in Southern California, the Lancaster National Soccer Complex, and it can get hot there too. But I will tell you one thing that we know for a fact: it will be extremely windy. It always is up there. In fact, it's so windy, the trees grow in the direction opposite of the west, where the wind is coming from. When the State Cup in California starts, February, January, March, sometimes you can find some snow on the ground up there. It does get very cold. High into the air on the header. Giancarlo Torres underneath it. He's got it. And now he's going to release it back up towards midfield. So as the ball's in the circle now, no one's scored yet. 23rd minute of play. We'll get you the rosters for the Idaho Rush Nike. Number 0, the keeper, is Giancarlo Torres. Number 1 is Andrew Cherney. Number 2, Nathaniel Hunt. Number 3 is James Wendell. Number 4, Graham Reed. Number 5, Garrett Jones. Number 7 is William Moats. Number 8, Andrew De La Rosa. Number 9, Juan Carlo Soria. Number 10, Nicholas Davey. Number 11, Kevin Fekete. Here come the Westside Metros across midfield. Number 14, Lucas Chenard. Number 17, Roman Bernardo, and that's going to be an offside. Number 18, Jacob Witcher. Number 19, Eli Such. And number 20 is Bryson Pavel. The head coach, Lee Riley. The assistant coach, Ian Davies. And the manager is Kathy Ball. So there's a roster for the Idaho Rush Nike boys under 14 squad. And for the Westside Metros, the Usonians out of Oregon. Number 1, Jordan Baeza. Number 3, Alexander White. Number 4, Derek Gulick-Stutz. Number 5, Yenfol Patino. Number 7, Johnny Workman. Number 8, Jesse De Leon. Number 9, the keeper, James Nilsson. Number 10 is Enrique Esparza Rivera. Number 11, Joshua Miller. Number 12, Corey Walker. Number 13, Austin Pitschka. Number 15, Mario Ramirez. Number 17, Clark Phillips. Number 19 is Jordan Van Bayest. Number 20, Connor Ware. Number 21, Eric Vo. And a collision there in the box. And that's going to go against the West Side Metros. Number 22, Keanu Billy. Number 23 is Valentin Galan Jr., the head coach of Montgomery Hawkins, and the manager is Eric Nielsen. So a huge break now for the Idaho Rush Nike squad. Number 5, Garrett Jones. It's going to be made to collect the ball. First off, and look where he's going to take the shot from. So the penalty in the box there. So the penalty kick coming up. Huge break for the Idaho Rush squad. After all this, they can actually take the lead. Here's the kick. Pass to diving keeper. Nilsson moved to his left. Couldn't get to it. And Garrett Jones will put the Idaho Rush Nike squad on the board here in the 26th minute. 1-0. And can you believe it? The Usonians pegging the Rush Nike squad in their own backfield for 80%, 85% of this half. And with just about 9 minutes remaining on the penalty kick, it's the Idaho Rush Nike team taking the lead 1-0. There's a trip in front of the referee, nodding his head no, keep playing. Usonians on the attack. Number 22 trying to make something happen there, Keanu Billy. The ball is out far side. Usonians put it into play. Billy again. Oh, nearly took a kick, and he did take one to the shoulder, but we're going to give the ball, as Giancarlo Torres comes up with it, to the Rush Nike squad and across midfield. So they did get away with something there. Usonians were looking for the whistle. Didn't happen. Just about 7 minutes now remaining here in the first half. 1-0 in favor of the Idaho Rush Nike squad. Substitutions for the Usonians. Ball comes in, rolls in the box. Number 4 gets back there for the Idaho Rush. That's Graham Reed. Collision in front of the referee, and that one will go against the Idaho Rush. And so the West Side Metros with a good opportunity here. Coming upon the 29th minute of play. It's just about 6 minutes remaining. In front of the net. Now comes out. And here come the Rush Nike squad in the circle. Now out. Down the middle, there's a trip. And they're going to let it play on. Torres is going to clear it out here on the near side. It's going to be Usonian's ball. The referee is going to have to rein some of this in. He doesn't want it to get out of control. Quickly, West Side Metros. Ramirez there, number 15, Mario. So on the penalty, the Westside Metros with a free kick here. Near side. Ball up to midfield. Number 5 here for the Usonians, Ianfol Patino. Ball near the back line, and that's where Giancarlo Torres will have it. And the Idaho Rush Nike squad now with just about 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Perhaps they want to just play some keep away, go into that halftime with a 1-0 lead, which is miraculous. Although, if you look at the play of their defense in their own backfield, that's been the key here. They have kept the Westside Metros out of the net. And even since they scored the goal, Westside Metros have pinned them here to the right half of the field again. So the Idaho Rush Nike will put the ball into play here near side. And I think we're awaiting some substitutions. Ball in the circle now across midfield, left half. Usonians gaining some ground. Upfield pass, unable to control it, and it's taken away by the Rush squad, and a nice recovery. See the score, 1-0, Rush Nike. Usonians with the free kick here. Here it comes towards the net, high into the air. Number 10 with the header, Enrique Esparza Rivera. Cleared away by the Idaho Rush. Jacob Witcher there. Really physical game out there right now. Finally goes out. And they're going to give it to the Rush Nike. Coming upon the 33rd minute of play here in the first half. 1-0 Rush. Ball rolls to the back line. There's a cross in front of the net. Oh, couldn't connect on that one. Very close, though. Johnny Workman runs it down. Or actually, that's William Motes for the Rush Nike squad. I think I've confused Motes and Workman a few times there. My apology. That is Motes for the Rush Nike, number 7. Here's the kick on the ground. Left half of the field, number 17, Roman Bernardo. Rush Nike attacking again. High to the air towards the net. The keeper goes up. It's going to be long and wide. Still in play now, finally out of play across the back line. And there's the whistle, the end of a first half that has been very exciting. The Idaho Rush Nike, number 5, Garrett Jones with a penalty kick. They're on top 1-0. Over the Westside Metros Usonians, Kings Oz for George Langevin Productions. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Welcome back to the start of the second half. This boys under 14 match, the final preliminary match for these two teams, Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2008. And it was the Idaho Rush Knight taking a 1-0 lead into halftime. So the action has begun. The team switch sides. It's the Rush Knight squad moving left to right now. They're in black, and the Usonians in red. So let's see if the Usonians can come out with the same desire that they had in that first half, where they just pegged the Knight Rush squad into their backfield the entire half for the most part. Yet they came away empty-handed. And there's the keeper, James Nilsson, for the West Side Metros. Ball at midfield. Now across. And save from going out by the Idaho Knight Rush. This time it does go out. Off of the West Side Metro's number 10, Enrique Esparza Rivera. Ball near side. Number 11 with a leg on it there for the Rush Knight, Kevin Fakit. Right to left. Lofted. Now in the middle. Header there by number 4 for the Rush Knight, Graham Reed on defense. And the ball over to Giancarlo Torres. So the Rush Knight squad with that score about the 23-minute mark. Actually, it was about the 26-minute mark of the first half, just under 10 minutes remaining. All on the ground. It belongs to the West Side Metros. Line drive kick on a bounce to Giancarlo Torres. Not sure he was expecting it that quickly, but it came to him and he made the play. And the Idaho Knight Rush, in a position as that ball now to the left. Tripped up. Again, no whistle by the referee. Again, a couple of players tangled. Ball out far side. Red ball. West Side Metros using the back line. Just everyone stumbling over each other. Finally a whistle, and this time against the West Side Metros, and it's Idaho ball. Giancarlo Torres will take the kick. High into the air. Not quite to midfield. Number 1 is there, Jordan Baeza. Baeza around the defender, shot on goal, and that ball will find the back of the net just off the hand of Giancarlo Torres. And the West Side Metros Usonians have tied the match. Jordan Baeza. 1-1. So we are tied And, you know, if you're a West Side Metros fan or just a fan of the sport and you want to see a good game, you're almost, you know, you wanted to see that goal. We're tied at 1, and now, you know, I think the jitters or whatever are over. Nike Rush playing much better, especially defensive or offensively, than they were in the first half. The Usonians just tying the score. Everyone's even now. You can forget about the first half. The Usonians can forget about how they should have had maybe 3 or 4 scores. Rush Knight gets to concentrate now on, you know, the fact that they know their offense is moving. They have the ball in their own backfield. Under 30 minutes remaining inside the 6th minute of play here in the second half, the 41st minute overall. Number 15 will fire the ball towards the back line. Mario Ramirez, and the goal kick here for the Rush Nike squad. Ball at midfield, now bounces over to the far sideline. West Side Metros, no offsides. They wanted an offsides call. The Rush Nike team did. And Giancarlo Torres will make the stop there. All across midfield. Still in play. Nike Rush gets back. They're going to knock it out, and it will be Usonian's ball. Number 1 over there, Jordan Baeza. Ball near the back line in the corner. And they're going to say it's off the Nike Rush squad, and it's a corner kick for the Usonians. So a break now. And an opportunity to take the lead, their first lead of the game. Enrique Esparza Rivera, number 10, with the left leg will take the corner kick. Here it comes. Lofted up nicely. Header by number 7 there, Johnny Workman. West Side Metros keeping the ball here on the left half of the field. That's going to roll and roll out. And let's see here. Before it went out, we had a penalty. Perhaps it wasn't offsides. Couldn't see the flags, and it goes against the West Side Metros. Free kick there for the Rush Nike across midfield. Ball across the back line. Ball below midfield. Rolls and rolls, and the header by number 4, Graham Reed, over to Giancarlo Torres, his keeper. And they call Idaho Rush Nike, cross midfield. Coming upon the 45th minute of play out of 70. So just about 25 minutes remaining here in the second half in this match. Remember, as we're tied at 1, there's no overtime in this match. Ball towards the back line. definitely goes out, and who is it out off is the question. One as you see. And quickly the Westside Metros get it into play off the corner. They just start the action rolling. They don't attack the net. And that ball goes out, and it will be a goal kick here for the Rush Nike. So you get 3 points if you win the match. You get 1 point for a tie, none for a loss. And that's how they do things without having the overtime. All across midfield. And let's see, it's out. Who's it out off of? And they're going to say Rush Nike. Westside Metros quickly put the ball into play. And out again near side, this time off Graham Reed. And from our angle here, it's hard to tell. We see the flags. We must have had an offsides. That's twice now I haven't been able to see what the call was. Westside Metros in their backfield. And a whistle, and let's see, the ball's going to go over to Rush Nike. Injured player, looks like number 20 for the Usonians there, Connor Ware. So another delay here. It'll be dropped there. Westside Metros with it. Bring it up to midfield. Number 1, Jordan Baeza. He's got the lone Idaho Rush score. Of course, the Usonians, the lone Usonians score. Idaho Rush scored in the first half. Garrett Jones with that penalty kick. Ball into the middle of the field. And knocked out far side. Ball put into play. And it's the Idaho Rush Nike squad now bringing it out of their backfield. Trying to bring it across midfield. They were in the circle, now out of it. What a difference a half makes. The Idaho Rush, you know, I discussed this at the beginning. Too many long upfield passes that were getting taken away. Now they've gone to well, not just now, second half. They've gone to a short passing game, controlling the ball more, utilizing their offense. We're tied at 1. We're inside the 49th minute of play, so just about 21 minutes remaining here. All across midfield. And the Usonians coming in deep. Number 1, Baeza. And you'll have the ball taken away. All across midfield. And it goes right to left, high into the air. And out on the far side. Westside Metros will put the ball into play as they come into the backfield there of The Idaho Rush Nike squad. Ball's going to be out, and that's going to be a corner kick. Big break there for the Westside Metros. Mario Ramirez, number 15, and now see Jesse De Leon, number 8, will take the corner kick for the Usonians. They're tied at 1. And the kick, high into the air. 2 red jerseys go up. Cleared out by Idaho Rush Nike, but Usonians keep the ball here on the left half of the field. Nearly a handball. All across midfield. Down the middle now. Number 7, William Motes for the Idaho Rush Nike. Came in just a little bit too fast, too deep. Weren't quite ready, and the ball taken away by the Usonians. But again, they can't bring it across midfield. Ball here near side, it goes out. Rush Nike with substitutions. Ball at midfield. Red team now, right to left. Number 10, Enrique Esparza Rivera. Off to Jordan Baeza. He'll pass it. Losing it there in the middle and then gaining it back. Clark Phillips, number 17. Jacob Witcher now steps in the lane there and picks that one off. Westside Metros firing it up to the left half of the field. And now over to the far side. It's going to roll out and will belong to the Idaho Rush Nike, number 20, Bryson Pavel. Running it down. And he'll put it into play. Past the halfway point here of the second half, we have played 53 minutes, so 17 minutes remaining here in this one. We're tied at 1. Playing for points as there's no overtime. Again, we're at the Waipio Peninsula Soccer Complex. You know, we're near Pearl Harbor, Honolulu on the island here, Waikiki. Here's the kick. Clark Phillips. Header sends it right to Giancarlo Torres. He handles it, and the Idaho Rush squad now across midfield. First touch there by Westside Metros. Goes out. Black ball. Number 17 puts it into play. Roman Bernardo for the Idaho Rush. Bernardo here near side keeps that from going out. Rush Nike across midfield, over to the far side. And still running that one down. Number 2, Nathaniel Hunt. And he's going to lose his footing and the ball. And the Westside Metros now streaking right to left. Jordan Baeza has got one defender, and the keeper was there, Giancarlo Torres. And it's going to go out off the Idaho Rush squad. And so a corner kick here. Another break for the Westside Metros. Here's the corner with the left leg. It's going to bend nicely. It was going right to Clark Phillips there, number 17, but it's cleared out by the Idaho Rush. Up to midfield. Number 19 can't handle it there, Jordan Van Baest. And it's going to go out, and it will belong to the Idaho Rush. So let's see now if the team from Idaho can put something together here. We've got just about 14 minutes to go. And for Idaho, number 17, Roman Bernardo will put the ball into play. Number 19 there in the middle. That was Jordan Van Baest on defense for the Usonians. Jacob Witcher, number 18, passes it. It's going to go past William Moats over to the corner. Nathaniel Hunt, number 2, using that back line, comes inside. Taken away, shot on goal with the left leg, number 14, deflected right in front of the net for the score. And the Idaho Rush regained the lead 2-1. Number 10, Nicholas Davey with the score. Number 14, Lucas Chenard fired it, bounced off. I believe it might have been the keeper. Right to number 10, Nicholas Davey. And the Idaho Rush Nike squad takes a 2-1 lead. And now the pressure on the West Side Metros with just about 12 minutes. Close to 13 minutes, I'd say, remaining here in this one. Ball at midfield, throw comes in. West Side Metros will put the ball to play far side. Ball's going to roll to the far side and go out. So we've hit a little bit of a lull here. Either side can keep the ball in play. And let's see, did he step over the line on that throw-in? Or the referee just wasn't ready. So we'll do it again. Ball in the left half. Now it soars over to the far side and out. So Rush Nike with the lead, 2-1. Let's see, number 12 there for the Usonians. Corey Walker. Ooh, nearly a handball right there. Number 20, Connor Ware. Out of the circle, or across midfield, and across through the circle. West Side Metros using the near side. Now they're going to come in. Number 10, Enrique Esparza Rivera's cross. Oh, the ball's going to be deflected out. Jordan Baeza was there, and what are they going to do? Is it a corner or a goal kick? And it's a goal kick for the Idaho Rush Nike. 60th minute of play. So 10 minutes remaining. And I just can't figure out what's going on here. The free kick to number 17, Roman Bernardo. Fires it down the middle. High into the air, right at midfield. And number 2, Nathaniel Hunt over there far side, and it'll go out on the far side, and the red team will put it into play. The Rio Vista attack from New Mexico, the Extreme Italia 3 from Cal South. The other two teams in this B bracket. Giancarlo Torres sends that one to midfield. A lot of room. Picked up there. Number 5, Ianfol Patino, as it goes out, and he'll throw it into play. Late call on the handball there, and it's going to go to the West Side Metros. And let's see if they can capitalize here. Mistake by Idaho Rush Nike in their own backfield. Number 10 is there. Enrique Esparza Rivera for the West Side Metros. There's the kick towards the net, well over the crossbar. Giancarlo Torres will take the goal kick. Idaho Rush Nike with the lead here. Let's see if they can hold on in the final 8 minutes. And again, ball down on the ground. And again, it goes against the Idaho Rush. Free kick, number 7, Johnny Workman. And Workman's kick into the air, but Giancarlo Torres will snag it out of the air. Do his roll, and now boot it up across midfield. Nice kick. Andrew De La Rosa, number 8 for Idaho Rush. All out belongs to Idaho. Inside the 63rd minute of play, so 7 minutes remaining here. Ball across midfield. Into the backfield, Jordan Baeza, a little push in the back there. A little extracurricular activity there with number 17, Roman Bernardo. And, you know, Bernardo's got a point. He was pushed from behind. No call by the referee. Torres is going to be run over there. Everybody heads towards midfield. Idaho Rush as they try to penetrate a long upfield pass on a bounce to Torres. And now they've gotten into that habit again, the long passing, both sides. You know, for the West Side Metros, it matters more. They trail by a point, by a goal. West Side Metros, number 10, Enrique Esparza Rivera. Number 1 again, Jordan Baeza, and again he's going to fire it past Giancarlo Torres. And just at about the 65th minute mark, 5 minutes to go, the West Side Metros Usonians will tie the score at 2. So just like that, it goes from the Idaho Rush Nike potentially gaining 3 points to both teams now, if no one scores the next 5 minutes, getting 1 point each with a tie. Clark Phillips using the near sidelines. Westside Metro's on the attack again. There's a cross into the middle. Nobody home. Clark Phillips, though, controls the ball. Pass. And now the kick towards the net over the crossbar. And I tell you, if you're on the sidelines, you know, if you're parents, friends, people on these teams, you know, a 2-2 tie in a sport where you get a lot of ties, probably not the worst thing that could have happened today. Both teams had their ups and downs. They battle back. Jordan Baeza with the 2 scores for the Usonians. Number 10, Nicholas Davey. Number 5, Garrett Jones. The 2 scores for the Idaho Rush Nike. Inside the 66th minute of play. So just about 4 minutes remaining here. Ball near side again. Across midfield. And the ball is out, near side, off Baeza. And it will be Idaho Rush Nike ball. And they've got an opportunity late here. The defense for the Usonians has got to be as good as it was in the first half. And that ball out near side, well out. Going to take some ticks off the clock. So the Idaho Rush Nike, the lone score in the first half. And we've had 3 goals here in the second, 1 by the Rush Nike and 2 by the Westside Metros. Idaho Rush Nike now with this short passing game. Moving inside. Too many red jerseys there. It's congested. Now it's cleared out across midfield. Number 12 trying to get there for the Westside Metros. Corey Walker has got some speed. And it goes out far side. Still belongs to the red team. 67th minute of play. So unofficially now, according to my watch, we've got just about 2 minutes remaining here. And we are tied at 2. And that ball's going to roll off the back of the net there. Giancarlo Torres. The little kick right down the middle of the field. Now fired upfield and into the hands of the keeper, James Nilsson. Ball comes here to the near side, and it will go out. Quickly, Idaho Rush number 18. Jacob Witcher puts it into play. And knocked out near side. Westside Metro's ball. And unofficially, my clock, my watch, we've reached just about 20 seconds. We'll hit the 70th minute of play. Ball still in play near sideline. Coming away with it. Number 15, Mario Ramirez. Now he's pinned into the corner. 3 black jerseys around him. Westside Metros will have the ball there.
Hey, get out there, Roman! Jake!
Number 10, Enrique Esparza Rivera near the ball. And action continues where it left off. Out again. And I believe it still belongs to the West Side Metros. Number 15, I think he took a kick to the shin, Mario Ramirez. Red team with an opportunity late. We're tied at 2. My watch is off. Well into the 70th minute of play. And now they're going to make a change in decision there and give the ball to the Idaho Rush Nike squad. Here's the kick. Just past midfield. Taken there by number 8, number 8, that is Andrew De La Rosa. Idaho Rush. Number 18, Jacob Witcher. Tries to make something happen. A lot of red jerseys. You see him right there. He's got to come back outside. He's going to lose the ball. Now across midfield. Defense has to get back, and they do. Cleared out far side. And there's the whistle signaling the end of this match. And this boys under 14 preliminary round match will end in a 2-2 tie. These two teams fought hard, and they deserve a point each. Idaho Rush Nike scored first. They had the 1-0 lead, tied up at 1. They took a 2-1 lead, and the Westside Metros came back, tied it up at 2. And there you have it, 2008 Far West Regionals, the championships. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. And until we see you again, be safe and have a great day, everyone.